Oh, hello, everybody.
Ooh,
Here's our opening.
Look who just showed up.
Absolutely incredible. I love technology.
Look who just showed up.
Absolutely incredible. I love technology.
Oh, you're going to blame technology again.
Yes, I am.
Oh, you're going to blame technology again.
Yes, I am.
Oh, you're going to blame technology again.
Yes, I am going to blame
okay.
technology again. Yes, I am going to blame
okay.
technology again. Yes, I am going to blame
okay.
technology again. Yes, I am going to
okay.
fucking start with me. Don't even
Okay.
fucking start with me. Don't even
Okay.
fucking start with me.
Okay.
If technology was so fantastic, you would probably be dead by now. If technology was so fantastic, you would probably be dead by now.
Why are your glasses even more crooked this week, Devin?
My new pair will be here tomorrow. Fuck off. 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 Jesus Christ, I'm all. Jesus Christ, I'm all. Jesus Christ, I'm all. Jesus Christ, I'm all.
Wait a minute. Yeah. So first of all, what technology problems did you have? I need to know.
I had an alarm set for 6:30.
Oh, okay. You overslept.
Yeah, all it was oversleep. That's it.
Okay. All right.
Okay, that's the same as episode 1 of this one.
Got enough right.
Okay, that's the same as episode 1 of this one.
Got enough right. 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 Okay.
Devin is the most boring person imaginable.
I won't argue with that.
Then why are you on a show? Haven't you got to at least pretend to be interesting?
I think pretending is dumb.
You pretend to be able to drive safely, Devin.
I do drive
Pretend
safe.
to be able to wear glasses.
I'm not the one that put my car in a stove make twice already.
Pretend that you're late because your alarm clock.
I was late because of no alarm.
Was it no alarm, or were you so drunk that you slept?
No, I
through the
wasn't
alarm?
I wasn't even that drunk.
Okay. That's what's,
I set an alarm for 6:30 and it was ready. Johnny Depp, yeah, that works. I like that.
he does look like Yanni Depp.
You are without doubt the worst
Podcaster.
I've ever heard of.
But you have heard of me.
All right, here we are. Welcome to Rubberneckers, the podcast where we celebrate toxic masculinity. Tonight we have Dave, who needs a NASA-type checklist, just the podcast, and Devin, whose alarm clock did work, but we are one Rubbernecker short. Bob can't get out to his studio because it's raining in Alabama. Woo!
No, I guess it's just as bad as when his food touches, right?
You would think that there was mustard.
The my NASA checklist failed again this week, so it would have been another challenger if I was running NASA. Holy shit!
Dave has the wrong glasses on. Now these glasses, the problem with these is you can't see up close.
Oh yeah, glasses talk. That's right.
I'm just checking.
Oh, I went to the optometrist yesterday, and she made a case for a fourth pair of glasses that I'd need for all my use cases. Is that normal?
I don't think so. They would be like it would look like a Venetia blind, wouldn't it? There'd be like 4 stripes across, or would they be gradual where you would just kind of look up to see where things focus?
She hasn't come up with a solution for a single pair of glasses with all the lenses in it. No.
I would imagine that would be tough. So, okay. So this kind of brings me to my first topic, if you wouldn't mind. So I started, well, we all know that I don't read books, but I started listening to
established.
a book, and it's called From Strength to Strength, Finding Success, Happiness, and Deep Purpose in the Second Half of Life.
Is that by Jerry Banfield?
No, it's not by Jerry Banfield. So I thought, Dave, since you and I are in our second season of life, second half of life.
Yes.
Are you happy? I mean, you've got a lot of shit going on in your life. Would you consider yourself a happy person?
First of all, someone mentioned Jerry Banfield, and I'd like to identify with Jerry Banfield, who now identifies as a black man.
No way. Is that true?
I mean,
there's a happy man.
I mean, is he really a black man now? Sure.
He is from Michigan.
He's not a black man.
Why?
That's
You can change your
culture.
gender. Why can't you change your race, John?
You can't change your gender. You can't change your race. That's bullshit. That's all bullshit. All right, so
Well,
I
you
see
can
Dave doesn't want
certainly
to.
change it. Well, yeah, okay. You can certainly change your gender expression.
You can change your gender
Yes.
expression. Yes, you can.
So why not? So why can't you change your racial expression?
I don't think that they will allow you to do that. That's too much privilege.
Who's they? Who's they, John?
Who's
Who's
the people who won't allow this nonsense to go on. Usually, you're leftist, crybaby, panty,
Okay. Yeah, we know. You don't like leftists. Yep.
pearl clutchers. Yes.
Yeah, we know.
No, those.
Yep.
So
Get
anyhow,
the ad hominem attacks out of the way. Okay, cool.
no, I'm not done.
Those people.
I'm not done. So basically, what this book says that after 40, decline in your life is inevitable. And what happens with us,
Why?
I don't know why. It just is. Why do athletes have to retire after a certain age? They just can't perform. And this gentleman says that, after
What sport did you compete at a professional level, John?
I didn't compete. I'm just saying that's how they say that, even people that play instruments, they say that they don't play as well as they do after a certain age. I mean, look at poor Eric Clapton. He can't even play the guitar anymore.
Okay.
So they said,
right. I'm trying to go
with
along
me
with
so
this.
far. So your best
Evan's the most miserable out of the three of us. So
don't get ahead of me now. So what I'm trying to say is that the older we're getting, we've had our time. I mean, you at a younger age, you were an engineer. You had people under you. You had people that worked for you, correct? And then something happened, and then now look at you. You're podcasting with two losers like us. I mean, look how far you've fallen. So
okay.
So what I'm trying to do with this book is to nestle in and accept my decline and just be happy, like an old dog that sleeps on a couch and every once in a while tries to lick his nuts and can't anymore. I'm just trying to be able to be happy with myself, because I've noticed in just the time that I started podcasting, the decline in just my ability to podcast. And it was driving me crazy. I was doing all kinds of things behind the scenes here to be a better podcaster. I was trying to read, get articles up and read out loud. And this way I don't sound like a moron when I'm reading an article and I can't.
Externalizing and blaming other people.
Exactly. Right.
Right.
And here all the time it was me. And so, but the thing is, I look back on my life, and in my, from 19, basically from 16 until I was in my 40s, life was a whirlwind. I had a great time. I used to go do all kinds of things.
Okay.
And now I start to think about the kids, and I say kids, these people that are in their 20s, from 20 to 30, that are basically just sitting in their house playing video games and not doing anything. And
I see where this is going now.
And this is their great times. So what do they have to decline to?
Well, video games. VR.
Is that what it is?
Getting jacked into the Matrix.
Do you know how much more satisfying living a real life is than playing video games, Devin? I've done both.
No, real life kind of sucks.
You think?
No.
But no.
It sucks because you make it suck.
What would
manifest a better life?
I just had to vibrate at a higher frequency?
No, but what would you do if your video games went away? What'd you do? That's so sad.
I'd be so miserable. I wouldn't know how to live.
I'd probably just sleep all the time.
Jesus fucking Christ.
See what I'm saying, Dave?
Problem number one is where you live, Devin. Change that.
There's plenty of people that live in that area.
And they're all fucking miserable and weird.
Not all of them. Okay, a great amount. But here's the thing also.
I haven't met a normal person from Michigan yet.
Okay. Let's
Zero.
Go. Let's go with that. Hello,
Have
Eric.
You, Devin? You live in Michigan.
I don't know. There are a lot of freaks that live here.
Yes. All the good people have left.
But here's
to
the
go
thing.
to greener pastures.
Yeah, look at Matthew Stafford.
Yeah. He went to Los Angeles and won a Super Bowl.
I know. Thank God.
I didn't really follow the match. Now that we're talking about the Super Bowl,
Just
I
the
went for
commercials?
the red team, and the red team lost. That's my summation of the Super Bowl.
The team was orange, but okay, we'll go with the red team.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, I got the color slightly wrong.
Yeah, you did. That's all right.
But you brought that up. That's good that you brought that up. The halftime show. Did you watch it?
No.
Because it was not your kind of music, I'm guessing.
Yeah. You know what? Here's the deal. This is how I watch the Super Bowl. Because they make such a production out of this thing, and it's so over the top woke that I can't stand it. So what I do is I hate
see woke everywhere.
I do, because it's all around us, Dave. It's like the air. It's like the molecules around molecules.
Yeah, it's confirmation bias, John. If you're a feminist, you'd see patriarchy everywhere.
Maybe you're right. It's possible.
Right.
It's very possible. Anyhow, I can't stand it. So I waited until the time for the kickoff, and I turned it on. And as soon as they ran for the locker room for halftime, I shut the sound off. And I went and got a sandwich, and I went to the bathroom, and I did some stuff on my phone. And then all of a sudden, oh, look, the game's back on. And I turned the sound back on, and I was a happy boy. And you know what was even funnier? Every once in a while, I would look up at the TV set, and then the watch those performers jump around like monkeys without any.
Oh, okay.
We're just going about Eminem. I'm allowed to.
Racist now.
No.
Oh, okay, John. Oh, okay,
that's white guy, and I'm white, so he can be a monkey, a male monkey. He can be a male monkey.
No, we know exactly. You're dog whistling, John. We know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay. Shh! Don't say the truth part out loud. All right, here we go. So,
well, you just
it was so funny to watch them.
You're supposed to deny it.
But to watch them without any music was hysterical. Go back to that halftime show. I'm sure it's on YouTube somewhere. And put the halftime show on, turn off the sound, and watch it. It's hysterical. It's pretty
okay.
I just thought the funniest part was
I've watched you dancing on TikTok, John.
Was 50 Cent hanging upside down for some reason?
Am I somewhere on TikTok dancing?
Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah. You're 3D. You're deep fake.
You never can tell nowadays. The other day,
I can't make that happen. Actually,
I'm sure you can. Yeah, I'd rather you do that than what you've done. I'll tell you that right now. There's some kind of
the gay sex part.
Yeah, there's a gay sex partner thing going on right there that really, really has me uncomfortable. Thank God that's not up on YouTube yet.
So John was triggered by all the black people at the halftime show. Let's just say it.
Okay.
Because it's true. He said, "Oh, it's just all black people." Oh my God, I can't watch that.
Right. Although
I was tricked.
But don't you realize if I had a problem with black people, Dave, would I watch the game? Because that was full of black people.
Black people. So you like it when they're being athletic, just not when they're dancing.
That's not true either. I enjoy a good show, but there was this one part where Eminem
don't like the hippity hoppity dancing.
There's this one part where Eminem was singing, and there's a guy in the back, and it looks like he's doing the ones and the twos, the turntables, and it's just a flat piece of plastic. He's just pretending to be.
Yeah, of course, it's all miming.
Yeah, it's all miming.
It always is.
Some
all
guy
miming.
in the back. Do you mean Dr. Dre?
Probably.
Anyway, my issue, because I was offended by it as well, but my issue is because these old fucking rappers, they were mumbling worse than me when I try to rap.
See?
They were worse. Fucking 50 Cent. Did you hear 50 Cent try to rap?
No, I didn't because I had the sound off.
So mumble rap is a newer thing now. But these guys didn't they're now mumble rapping just because they're too old to enunciate.
Right. They're in decline. Their best time of rapping was in their 20s. Right.
So we had Dr. Dre, who's fucking 51, Eminem's 49.
Right.
50 Cent's about my age, about 45, I think. Who else was it? Kendrick. He's the only one, and he's in his 30s. Would it have offended
more? About how short Kendrick Lamar actually is? That was surprising to me.
He's the best rapper by far.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, just
like performance wise, yes.
Yes.
It's just I was so surprised seeing him stand next to Eminem, and I'm just like, why does he look so tiny?
Is he? Is he
So-
Kevin? What's the little black guy's name? Kevin.
Hart.
Yeah,
Kevin Hart. Is he Kevin Hart tiny?
I think so.
No,
Because I thought,
not
wait,
quite.
is Eminem like 6 foot or something? I can't remember. But it was just like this super obvious height difference, and it threw me off. I was
See?
just like, it's so tiny.
In any case, I wanted to go even more progressive.
Okay.
Little Nas X.
Oh, I would. Okay. Now maybe that would be. But see, I don't think
He's horrendously popular.
Yes.
He's good.
His music is in video games.
You can deny whether he's good or not, but you know,
I don't listen to him. So I
he's
don't
doing.
know. I'll,
Well, you should try. You might actually like some of the tracks. They're kind of catchy.
they might be. I don't know.
But the point is, he's gay and black. So your thesis that they're going so progressive.
Mm-hmm.
They,
Isn't he also a
They left
Satanist?
out. They left out the black man, the gay man.
He's not a Satanist.
I don't know. This is all I know about him. They were supposed to do a video. He was supposed to be
having sex with the devil.
apparently he was the devil and he was having sex with young black men.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. What do I know?
I also saw him dancing with a bunch of naked guys in prison as well.
Well, that's Friday night. I don't know what to tell you about that.
Speaking of prison, our buddy Jacob is out of the big house.
Did you get a chance to talk to him? I really haven't talked to
Not
him.
yet.
Not yet. Okay, so we know that he's back on Discord.
I'm a
And
little
apparently he
intimidated
was-
by an ex-con.
Are you really? Does that bother you now?
Sure, let's go with that.
You know, doing time in the big house changes a man.
I bet
It
you
does.
Sure it does. Hey, dude, I don't ever want to be there. I never want to be in the big house.
What are the chances of you going to the big house in your declining years?
I don't know. I don't even
Okay.
I can't even think about that, Dave. I think I would
Why?
get a rope and hang myself.
Yeah, okay, cool. You'd hang yourself. Cool.
I would.
But you wouldn't. The likelihood. Well, I mean, I can make a fat joke, but I won't.
How about this? Would I take a big bottle of pills and maybe some Jack Daniels to wash it down with and just sleep into a coma and then just overdose? Would that be a better way to do it? I
No,
don't think I could go.
because
to
it
the
won't
big-
work.
It won't?
Because you can't take enough pills.
I can't?
No.
How do people overdose?
Very
Sexual
rarely.
drugs.
Very rarely. Like Jacob has almost died about 17 times, and he's still alive.
It's the saddest thing I've ever. Jeez, I can't even kill myself, right? I'm not shooting myself with a gun.
Why not?
I don't think I could pull the trigger because I know it's going to hurt for like a second while that bullet goes.
You wouldn't want to
through.
destroy your beautiful face.
No,
That's
it doesn't
why.
bother me. I don't care. I just
No
don't.
matter what, it's an
I
open
think you do.
casket.
I have an aversion to pain. What did you say there, Devin? I stepped on you.
No matter what, it's an open casket.
Could you see when I die and they call my friends? Will you be the pallbearer? No.
No, we're good.
Yeah, I already.
It's
had-
all right. They
I
got the
don't
trolley.
need
They got the
future back
trolleys now.
problems.
Right, they got 6. Listen, and Jack the casket. And then the guy's walking alongside of it. Jesus. No, I
They
wouldn't.
just push you in a trolley now.
Yeah.
It doesn't look quite as good, but
They
yeah,
roll the
that's what they do.
casket into the back of the hearse, and the tires go down and blow out.
No, you live in America. They cater for all that now. Absolutely.
Hmm.
What do they do when a 1,000-pounder dies?
That's a good question.
That's more than 2 of you.
I've seen it where they've had to cut the side of a house open to get a guy out and use a crane
Yes.
and get him out like a fucking piano. And then try
Well,
to.
what do they do? What do they do with beached whales? Don't they just leave them to
I thought
rot?
oh wait, no, that was the one time I watched that video with John where they blew up the whale and it didn't go well.
Yeah, in the 1970s in
Oh,
California, they took a bunch of TNT and tried to blow a whale up, and it ended up blowing enough whale blubber all over the town. It was breaking cars and people were running for their lives, and it didn't work. There were still a lot of stuff there. So, chow, donuts for chow. Isn't donuts chow? You know, it wouldn't be Bob. Bob's got to do donut jokes from the chat. Because
I can do a donut joke if you want.
Sure, knock yourself out.
While we're talking about donuts,
Mm-hmm.
I just got to find it. Fast, Dave.
It doesn't matter.
Don't slow the show down.
I'm gonna cut it out anyhow. Oh, here we go.
Now,
could you have silent diabetes?
It was the picture. Do you have silent
donut in the
I don't
shop?
think you have. Yeah, I don't think you have silent diabetes. You don't have silent anything, John.
No, not at all.
You have noisy as fuck diabetes.
Right.
You announced you had diabetes even before you had it. Officially.
Yeah, because I looked at my records and I said, that ain't right. And then I called my doctor and I said, hey, does that look right to you? And he goes, ooh, no. I'm like, what am I paying you for? Jesus Christ. I gotta diagnose myself.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you can just join all the other people on Twitter and Facebook that diagnose themselves constantly every day, John.
It's not.
It's progressive
more
of
that
you.
It's more that you help out the doctors. They can give the formal diagnosis, but sometimes you got to nudge them in the right direction.
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
I'm sitting there I'm looking at my blood work, and I looked at my blood sugar, and I know when they took my blood, I hadn't eaten for a day and a half. My blood sugar was like 180. And I was like, I'm no doctor, but that seems a little high.
Right to me.
Even for me, that seems a little high. Usually I'm like in the 119, 125 range. But then again, who checks their blood? I mean, if you don't have diabetes or you don't think you have your diabetes, you can check your blood sugar. Yeah. And every once in a while, your vision gets a little blurred and there's ringing in your ears when you eat too much cheese and cake. But besides that, everything's fine, right?
Besides that, yeah. But yeah, so the headline was about silent diabetes, but the picture, as John already said, was a giant donut the size of a shopping trolley.
Yeah. So I don't think
So why did I look at that and automatically think of you, John?
Because it's a donut, right? And you see John, you see donut, you think of me. So I got a confession.
What's the biggest donut you've ever eaten?
It's just a regular normal sized donut. I've never went out and tried to get a bigger donut. Maybe a coffee roll, but that's not really a donut, is it? A coffee roll is bigger than a donut.
Right. No, I mean a donut.
All right,
I was about to say, didn't he have like a gigantic tub of tapioca pudding at one point?
It was just a normal container of tapioca pudding.
Just a normal bucket.
No, I thought you just like got it from Sam's Club or something.
You keep it up, and I'm not going to tell you my donut story.
No, you will. Come on.
I'm going to teach you.
I'm going to Google world's largest donut.
Go ahead, do that. Let's figure what that is.
Well, you tell your story.
All right. So in New Jersey, they just opened up a Tim Hortons. And Tim Hortons is the Dunkin' Donuts of Canada. And so I was out somewhere and I saw it. I said, oh, let me get a coffee and let me check it out. So I went in, I said, let me have, I'll get an assortment of 6 donuts. And then I'll taste test them, just as a show prep.
Yes.
They were the best donuts I've ever had. They make Dunkin' Donuts taste like dog shit.
No, they're really fucking good, and their breakfast is even better.
Amazing. Thank God that place is like a half an hour away. I'd be going there every day. And I also got a breakfast sandwich. And the breakfast sandwich was amazing. Well, it was actually a burrito, like a breakfast burrito wrap kind of thing. And that was really, really good.
Yeah, here in Michigan, we got fucking Tim Hortons like every 5 miles.
Oh, really? So
yeah.
You know. Oh, you know.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, they're really
usually where I get my coffee from.
Yeah.
There or Bigsby's.
If they came into New Jersey, they would put Dunkin' Donuts under. They're so much better. Unless they're doing this just so people will start going there sitting together, and then they'll just let their product decline like Dunkin' Donuts probably did. Or, I don't know, maybe Indians can't make donuts, not Feathered Dot. All right, you figure out what's the biggest donut is yet?
Well, no, I was just thinking. You were saying something from Canada was better than something from the US.
Yeah.
What else? You think the women are better from Canada?
I
You've
know.
rejected
I
all American women, so
haven't. They've rejected me, first of all. And then secondly, I found one that I have a fancy that I fancy that's in Canada.
I was about to
okay.
say,
And
I haven't had a good run with Canadian women.
Yeah, when Devin says
Oh,
he's
yeah.
got to do
I get
the quotes because sometimes they're not.
Nope.
What about the politics? You prefer Canadian politics, right?
No,
Right, John?
No.
No, please, let's not get into that.
Hey, did you
Let's
see the
not.
thing now where
No, I didn't.
the Prime Minister of Canada is probably the illegitimate son of Fidel Castro?
Oh, shut up! You
You
fucking
don't think
alt-right
so?
losers.
And they're also going to be freezing people's bank accounts, so that's really cool.
Right.
Is that the first you've heard that alt-right talking point, John?
Yeah.
It's been going around for years.
Oh yeah, that's been going around forever, dude.
Did you see the pictures of young Fidel Castro and him right now? They look exactly alike.
Oh, so there must. Proof.
What
Wow.
was
Did you see did you see his father? His father looks
was
like
Trudeau
Lady Bird.
doing blackface again?
No, listen. Justin Trudeau's quote real father,
Right.
he looks like Lady Bird Johnson, and his son. And oh, by the way, his mother was in Cuba just about 10 months or so before he was born. I'm telling you,
Proof enough for me.
I want to see this man spit in a tube. I bet you he's at least 50% Cuban.
Access said it's a literal meme. It's about as credible as
Take
Keanu Reeves is.
Take a look at the pictures. You got to take a look at the pictures.
Yeah.
The proof is in the pictures. All right, Dave,
clearly this podcast has an alt-right problem.
I don't know who
Everybody else is alt-right except for me now.
No, who?
You're alt-right.
I'm
John's alt-right.
centrist.
Bob. Right-leaning centrist.
Yes, it was not alt-right. Sorry, bud.
comedy industry has a big alt-right problem. Yeah, funny is alt-right.
I think it is at this point.
Who's
do you know the main reason I've rejected my fellow leftards?
It's because they're not funny?
Yes.
Exactly.
They're bores.
Unbelievably. The fact
even if they're right, they have so little joy in their lives.
Well, like the best.
Have you listened to Hannah Gadsby's stand-up?
It's not stand-up.
It's entertaining.
It's entertaining. What are you kidding me? It's basically a TED talk.
Yeah. Well, she even gloats that I had to trick you. You thought you're coming to comedy, and really it's more like a TED talk or whatever she said.
Yeah, it's a lecture. I brought you here on false pretenses, and now if you get up to leave, I'll call you a racist, homophobe, transphobe.
Right. So Hannah Gadsby looks down on her audience,
right?
And so do we. We look down on our audience. We pretend to have a whatever genre comedy maybe sometimes, but instead, John.
Yes.
Philosophy. We're really a philosophy podcast, right?
Well, I don't know what this podcast is, to be quite honest with you. I have no idea. It's just basically.
Well, you said we were going to do some philosophy. What?
Well, I was started to talk about it with the decline of, as you get older, the decline, and then how we keep trying to hang on to our, the glory days of, and we can't, and it frustrates us, and then it makes us old and bitter, kind of like you.
So, okay, do I hold on to my glory days?
Here's the thing I know.
I don't bang on about them.
Okay, so the thing I noticed about you with podcasting is everything is outward with you. Nothing ever comes inward. You can't be. You're not self-deprecating. You focus everything on everybody else.
Yeah, never self-deprecate. That's right. Yep, right. I'm definitely inward.
I want that spotlight on you.
Yep, all the time. Yep.
Huh?
Yep.
And then you like to bring in other people that you can make fun of.
I never comedically externalize, right?
That's why I'm here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Bob and Devin. Okay. And then Andrew, but then Andrew quit because of me and Bob.
And me.
And oh, that's right. And
No, no, that had nothing to do with you.
it's just us.
Oh, well, then
And
I
in
told
fact,
him to
the
go
real-
fuck himself for no reason.
The real problem is that he has no work ethic and can't show up on time. That's the only problem with Andrew. He likes to blame, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we always tend to talk about how to be a man and live a good life, that kind of boring shit. Devin, how do you be a man?
I um,
You don't know.
just do things.
Like what?
Just take care of all the shit that you need to take care of, and don't
Take
put
care
shit
of shit.
off.
Yeah. I think we have talked about this before, but yeah.
Yeah.
So let's just talk about Devin for just a second.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Here's a gentleman. Listen,
The philosophy of Devin.
you're in the peak of right now. You could get up and go anywhere for the job that you have right now. You could do your job anywhere. You
Yeah,
could go
true.
anywhere in the country. You could go
Yeah,
down,
which he can, yes.
which he can, but he doesn't.
Yep.
He stays in Detroit.
Right.
All right. He could go where it's warm, where the weather's nicer.
Yep.
He could get into all, but no, he sits where
The people are nicer.
He
Yep.
goes to work. He comes home. He medicates with alcohol and weed.
Yep.
And plays video games. And this is
Okay.
and this is going to be the best time of your life. Like you're 25. You've got about another 15 years and you're in decline like us.
No, the best time of my life is coming in the future, John. You're not
For
going to
what?
live to be able to be jacked into the
I
internet.
hope I'm here to see it.
We won't see it.
I want
You
to
won't see it.
What was you said 16 to 45 or whatever was your best, but what was your single best year or,
I
era?
have, you know what I have? I have like seasons. There was the season that I
Okay.
worked on.
Oh,
you
is this
asked the
like
question.
you got
Sounding like a
arcs?
Seinfeld episode. Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
I do. I had a season when I worked on a race car. All right. I had the season where I got in the elevator business and I was learning how to do all that.
Right.
There was the season when we used to go, when I was younger, we used to go to all the races and concerts and stuff like that. That was when I was like, I don't know, anywhere from 16 to 20. When did I start with the race car? 24. So 16
where
to
we need-
24. And then
We
from
need Bob's
24
dad jokes.
for like 3 years, I did, 3 years I traveled with a race car. And then after that, I went to college. And then that's how I started doing college radio. And then after that, I got into the elevator business. And then when I got to 40, it was right off the cliff. Just saying.
Not literally.
Basically. But I'm just saying that's where the best years at 40 it got harder. At 40 getting up and going and running all the time, it got harder. I still did it.
But hold on. But if you've worked hard in your 20s and 30s, you start to reap the rewards in your 40s and 50s.
Sure, yeah.
Once you get to your 60s, then
which I just crossed over.
Yeah,
I just
that's why I
crossed
said
into
it.
my 60s.
Right.
So, and here
But
I am.
but you understand what I'm saying. If you've worked hard, like Devin is, not faffing about, not fucking about, he's made how many parody songs for this show? Like he
0.
promised?
0.
Right.
He's gonna though.
But you do show up. You do show up to work, so that's at least something.
Yeah, he does show up.
Right.
Unless he oversleeps.
Okay.
No, I can't do that for work. I'll get fired.
See?
How would you rate your reliability from 1 to 10
For work wise?
for life, everything?
Oh, shit. Like a 6.
All right. That's a
Okay.
very good
But,
question.
and that's
Dave,
just being honest.
Dave, how would you rate your reliability right now in your life?
7.
I'm 7, 6.5, 7. I'm right there with you. That's another part of my life is when I started podcasting. This is basically the other season of my life now, and is podcasting. And the thing is, everybody's like, well, you don't, you're not a successful podcaster. I might never be a successful podcaster. This might be as good as it gets, Dave. How sad is that?
Redefine success.
Right.
That's the answer.
Success is that I'm here. I'm having a good time. We've got some people in the chat. People are calling me fat in the chat. And I'm having a good time. I'm enjoying myself. I don't care if I make a dime from this. So basically, this is the most, I got to say, I'm enjoying this. So as far as that's concerned, I'm a success for me. Now, all these
So-
other losers in the chat, just
Okay,
kidding.
so-
Not all losers. You know which losers I'm talking about. The
I
one
don't know
guy
what he's
who,
talking about.
yeah, the one guy, this guy here, this guy, that loser.
Why is he a loser?
I don't know. I just want to pick on him for a little while. And then this guy here,
I
who
mean,
can't
he
go out
shows
in
up
the
to
rain.
work as well.
Yes, he does. I'm just picking on him a little bit. No, I like him. He's a good guy. He's a ball breaker.
Oh, okay. All right.
He's a ball breaker, so I'm just breaking his balls a little bit. And now I've just upset Tristan, so he's got to get in on it. See? Because
Why are you pandering to the chat?
I just feel like it. Because this is
okay.
what I like to do.
Oh, okay. So, Devin, did you come with a topic this week? Have we done your topic yet?
I think the only relevant thing I can talk about that's happening in Michigan that I'm actually happy about is the.
Okay. Just before you launch into it, you do understand you can get a story from anywhere in the world, anywhere in the universe.
Yeah, well, this is my universe.
He's got a very small universe.
You admitted that you don't even know what's going on in Michigan. So
I just read that we're apparently dropping mask mandates, so that's cool.
okay,
Yeah, that's about it.
okay. Have you got any more observation or
This should have been over a long
philosophizing
time
or
ago.
a joke? Sorry.
I'm not good at jokes. If you haven't
okay.
realized that yet.
Okay.
So you want to know what Dave does? This is what Dave does. Dave asks you a question, and then you start to answer the question. You don't even get the sentence out, and he fucking viciously attacks you.
I know.
He does it to everybody.
I'm
This
pretty
is his-
vicious.
That's his MO. He viciously attacks people.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's lighten up the show a little bit, if you don't mind. Can we lighten up the
Oh,
show
no.
a little bit? Because you
no.
guys
Is
love
it a TikTok. Please no.
It's not TikTok. I was thinking about it. I got a TikTok for you. This is not the TikTok.
I got a TikTok too.
Okay, good. See, I'm winning you over, Dave.
No.
Here we
not
go.
Exactly.
Let's talk about this guy. Let's see what you think about this guy.
Yay. He is a cop and he's learning impaired. He's the retarded policeman. That's me.
All right. So, have you guys seen this before,
No.
No.
Dave?
It looks. I'm already offended.
You're already offended. Good. I'm glad you're offended. Now, you would think that this is the most offensive part of this video, but it is not. The offensive part of this video is the person that's going to be in the video, how far his career has fallen, that he's actually in this. Here we go.
You know why I pulled you over?
No. Why?
For my smash hit internet series.
What series is that?
Retarded Policeman. I'm a cop and I'm learning impaired. It's hilarious.
Yeah, somewhat funny. I don't think he's any dumber than the average police officer. So
What he does is, you know what he does? He serves knock joke warrants. Come on.
Okay. I mean,
he's the one Adam 12-year-old emotionally cop. Come on. All right, here we go. Let me get back to this again.
God damn it. I had something else on Down syndrome too, and I can't find it. Shit.
You know who this guy is, right? This is Will Wheaton, the guy from Star Trek Next Generation, and he was also on, you know who he is?
Wesley Crusher.
Yeah, he's Wesley Crusher.
I'm growing a beard, just like Matson.
Who, the Down syndrome kids with Wesley Crusher?
Oh, okay. The guy in the car is Wesley Crusher. Come on, Dave.
Oh.
Stay with me, Dave.
Very nice.
No, it doesn't. Last month I put over a black guy.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was pretty funny. Until the blowjob part. That ruined it.
So who gave who the...
Exactly. I don't know what I'm supposed to do now.
Don't you have a script?
Normally, yes, but the writers are on strike.
Oh.
Do you want to cuddle for a little while?
Oh, no.
I'm very gentle.
I can see that.
And I'm cute.
Yes, you are.
If you change your mind, I'm one hell of a spooner.
Okay, then.
All right, so there you go. That's a retarded cop. We'll bring him back next week. Maybe we'll see.
Oh, okay. How smart do you have to be a cop, to be a good cop? Like a on the street, not a. I mean, detective. Yeah, you got to be like Batman to be a detective, but just a normal uniformed cop.
I'd rather hear elevator stories. That's Alabama Bob down there. all
let's
right.
say compared to, let's say, I'm just thinking of a job at random. How about compared to an elevator repairman? Who's got to be smarter, a cop or an elevator repairman?
I would say an elevator repairman. I
Has
don't
got
know.
to be
Though.
smarter.
No, I don't know that. I don't know that because both are very, very dangerous.
Well, dangerous. Well, I'm okay. Fighting in a war is dangerous, but cannon fodder.
Yeah.
Put the dumbest people at the front to be cannon fodder. Yep.
Yeah, when you're trying, again, a cop. You're not sending cops out to be killed every day. They're supposed to come home.
But sometimes they don't, John. You're making light of that.
Yes, sometimes
How
they
dare
do.
you.
So I would think that I'm not making light of it. I'm just saying that I would think that a cop and an elevator repairman are probably around the same intelligence. I would say. I think you need the same kind of intelligence and awareness and being able to be trained. I think that would be about the same. That's what you asked me my question. You asked me a question. I'm just telling you what I think.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember the story that I found. Oh, you guys may have talked about it already.
You're in decline. This is why you can't remember. Your best years are behind you.
No, well, yeah, I mean mine are, but if I didn't have Parkinson's and I was 45, I'd be living it up.
You think?
Absolutely.
What would non-Parkinson's date? I mean, you don't really have Parkinson's. Look at you. You're not barely. You're
not really disabled. No. We read an article a few weeks ago. Things not to say to cripples. Number 1, don't call them cripples.
All right, here we go.
That's the Down syndrome story I remember seeing.
Wow. What does she look like? Let's see what she looks like.
They couldn't show a photo.
No way.
Well, not in that article. Holy shit.
Come on.
Let's find it.
I gotta see what she looks like. Does she look like the retarded cop in a dress, or does she actually look like she's...
No, she looks a bit better. She scrubs up a bit better than that.
Does she? Okay. I need to see, to be honest.
You think to decide if she's Victoria's Secret worthy.
Yeah, I got to.
There you go.
No shit. That's not... What do you think, Devin?
Yeah.
Until she talks.
She's a Victoria's Secret model. She doesn't have to talk.
That's true.
Would you rather a Down syndrome person be a cop or a Victoria's Secret model?
Victoria's Secret model. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I wouldn't want to. I can't see her pulling me over. Well, wouldn't you like to play cop with her, Devin?
Yeah, I'd let her arrest me.
Would you?
Yeah.
There's women that look more retarded than she looks. Non-Down syndrome.
Right. She needs a podcast. You miss a couple more times, Bob. She could be on this one. Okay.
But yeah, no, I can't find the exact article, but the article was something like, Victoria's Secret have been blasted for not being inclusive. And
they went out
the models that they show are only a very small percentage. And then they show her with Down syndrome. And it made me think, are they kind of implying that most women are retarded? That they've only been catering to the minority of non-retarded women.
Of course we have. You just can't notice it because they're good looking. You don't realize how. Never mind.
Well, there's the crazy scale. The better looking they are, the crazier they are. How does it work? How about intelligence?
The hot crazy metrics. You saw that.
Yeah.
Where the guy talks about that.
So yeah, how does that correlate with IQ, John? We're doing philosophy, so this falls within that scope.
I would say the more intelligent, the less crazy. That's where I'm going.
The more intelligent, the less crazy.
Yes.
Higher
the intelligence, the less crazy.
Right.
So you want to find a hot, smart woman.
Okay. No. So you're saying the smarter, the uglier they are?
No.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
You are.
No, I'm not.
If you follow the logic, you are, John.
No, I'm not. What I'm saying, you said crazy. There's a difference between crazy and attractiveness. That's where the axis is. There's a certain amount of crazy for a certain amount of so they're not.
But I'm saying add one more variable.
Crazy and intelligence. And I'm just telling you, the smarter they are,
and looks.
Well, that's a whole different story. You can be there's
three variables.
Yeah, but they're with the three variables, you can be crazy hot and dumb as a brick. You can be crazy
absolutely
hot, right? You can be crazy hot, really, really intelligent.
Well, I'm saying what's more likely, John?
I don't know about more likely, but I'm just trying to put it on a scale, basically on a bell curve. Most of your crazy women are
let's do it.
Are dumb. But there can be some that are like basically, like the retarded cop. And then there's some that are very, very intelligent. There you go. Hot takes by John. Here we are.
So would you say that your girlfriend's very intelligent, John?
Oh, we're not talking about my girlfriend. Okay. We're not,
we're
not bringing her into this. She's a non-combative player.
She's a podcaster.
Yeah, but she's not part of this podcast. She's not part of this universe. We're not talking about her.
Okay. Right? Okay. So we're not doing dimensional mergers like Chris Chan.
No, we're not doing any of that crap.
She lives in the Sonic universe and we're in the Mario universe.
Something like that. Whatever you're talking about, I don't really care.
And you're the big plumber in red overalls. Or donkey? Oh, you're probably more like Bowser, actually.
Can you translate into English for me? I don't speak English.
Mario is a blue collar worker that has to save this dumb woman that keeps getting kidnapped by the same person all the time.
Yes. Oh. Yes. Well, actually, Peach.
I think she does it on purpose.
She's dumb.
She's gaslighting Mario,
and she's crazy.
Yeah.
All right. So what you're saying is that you're going to, if they're really hot, they're probably really stupid too. For the simple reason, is the hotter the girl, the less that they have to, everybody does things for them. They get their homework done for them. They get books carried for them. They have the life of leisure. And this makes dumb people.
So where I'm getting at is if you're calling a woman, really attractive.
Yes.
That means she's dumb.
No, doesn't mean
that.
And
if you're calling a woman really smart, you're really saying she's ugly.
That's not true either.
Yes, it is.
It's not always true. It's not a constant. I told you, it's not on the same scale. They're not proportionate. Just because you're hot doesn't mean you're stupid. Just because you're dumb doesn't mean you're no. Just
because you were born with an X and Y chromosome doesn't mean you're a man, right, John?
Well,
okay,
Dave.
That's biology.
You're a fan of
that's different.
You're a fan of sci-fi movies, right, Dave?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what they say in Star Wars: only Siths deal in absolutes.
That's right. So John's a Sith.
Whatever a Sith is.
They're evil.
They're evil? Okay. Yeah. I'll go with that.
They their power comes from their hatred and fear.
The Dave is a Sith.
Is there a type of donut starting with V?
If that's the case, Dave's more of a Sith than I am. If that's what makes a Sith, right?
Okay.
Devin?
I mean, sure.
Who's more of a Sith under that definition, me or Dave?
Are we talking like actual character personality traits or just
in person, real?
Oh no, Dave. He has like these secret plans behind the scenes. Yeah, no, he's definitely a Sith Lord.
Yeah, exactly.
What's my next secret plan?
I don't know. Get me kicked off the show.
I'm more of a Boba Fett bounty hunter, where everyone thinks I'm cool, but actually I'm
he's fucking lame.
Kind of lame.
I was trying to watch that show, and I'm like, this is made for fucking children.
Yeah. You know,
you should have seen the other night. They were in Discord, and they were all talking about cartoons.
Yeah,
and then, but it wasn't cartoons. I said cartoons, and they all freaked out.
It's no cartoons, it's anime.
Yeah,
what's anime short for? Animation. It's the same fucking thing. Losers.
Yeah, no, it really is.
It really is.
And then we got into hentai, which is what, porno cartoons? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
There you go. So then they tried to educate me on what the difference between a cartoon, anime, and hentai.
Okay.
Well, usually somebody's being penetrated in one.
Right. It's all about tentacles and futanari, John.
Yeah. The good stuff.
So,
have you seen a good futanari drawing?
No.
Yes. Yeah, man, I think you have.
Have I?
I think that, yeah, well, I mean, some of the Discord
No,
servers.
you had to have seen one at least one
Remember-
time. And you're
remember
just like, you wiped it from your memory.
Maybe.
I think our buddy Tristan, or maybe somebody else. Anyway, they were spamming hentai pictures. I think furry pictures as well.
It was Pitbull. Pitbull came in,
right?
Oh boy,
and was putting all these furry cartoons with. They were very sexual. Pizza the Hut. So,
wow, that fell flat. I hope you're proud of yourself for writing that in there.
It's Spaceball. It's Spaceballs. So,
most of Bob's jokes. He's dying in the chat. All right. Do we have anything else going on here? You said you had a TikTok. I'm dying to see your TikTok.
Oh shit! I gotta find the TikTok.
Oh, for Christ's sake!
Oh, for crying out loud!
Oh my goodness!
But talk.
All right. So while you're doing
what's happening in New Jersey?
Nothing's happening in New Jersey.
What?
Nothing's happening in New Jersey.
Must be something.
Let me see. I'll bring this up while you're getting your shit ready. This has got to be the worst thing. This poor girl. I'm allergic to sex. College student reveals rare, excruciating condition.
Yeah,
apparently
that's the thing.
She's allergic to jizz.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
You have heard of this?
Yeah.
I mean, that's got to be. I mean, could she even get pregnant? She's not that. What do you think, Devin?
Fuck
She's
those
one on the
facial
left.
piercings.
Yeah, as soon as you get the facial piercings,
Yeah, that's a bit of self-hatred. Yeah.
Yeah,
one nose, one in the nose. That's no more. One's enough.
So apparently, if you just get this on, if she just gets it on her, she breaks out in a rash and hives and shit. So can she ever get pregnant? You would. I don't really know.
Well, are you allergic to cum, John?
No. Well, not my own. I don't know about any other.
How much have you tested it?
Just my own.
Oh,
wait a second.
Just my own.
Wait a minute.
Just my luck. You find the love of your life.
She's got ugly knees.
Wait a minute. Women love it when
okay. When are knees attractive? When do you go, now that's an attractive knee?
She's got fat knees.
Fat knees? Fat as in PHAT or
what? No, like
FAT.
FAT.
What's the best a knee can look?
It looks like she has cankles too.
Well, she's got
no, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Let's see if we can find her. I think she's.
We
hold on. All right.
No, she has regular ankles.
There's regular ankles.
Well, she's not allergic to looking cool on a fucking roller skates. Holy fucking shit!
With her fishnets.
Oh, that's so fucking lame. That whole roller skate aesthetic and roller derby as well. I don't like it. Have you ever seen roller derby, John?
Yeah, you know, watching women beat the shit out of each other. I think it's hilarious.
It was amazing. Back in the day, roller derby, especially the women, they would beat the dog shit out of each other. So much fun to watch.
All right, this woman changes her hair more than John changes his underwear. This isn't good.
I know. Look.
Yeah, that's a sign of crazy as well.
Yeah,
the more hair colors, absolutely.
Right, and then you've got that thing in your nose where if you put a 9-volt battery to it, it wakes her up.
Okay, enough about her appearance. What's the point?
Well, I just think it's a horrible affliction to have.
Okay,
where she's basically, unless they can do something to take the whatever she's allergic to out and just get the swimmers in there, she can't really have kids. She's going to have to adopt. That's a sin for someone, and she can't enjoy sex unless there's a condom. And then what if she's allergic to latex? Okay. Well, then now what? What do you do then? So that's what I'm saying.
I mean, there's worse afflictions. I mean, she doesn't look like she's absolutely miserable.
Well, she can't.
Is this story about her triumphing over her affliction and how she's still living?
She can't have sex with anybody. Well, she can, but it has to be always covered. And apparently, she can't have oral sex. She can't perform oral sex because
Why?
why?
Condom.
Because well, she can, but
Condom.
yeah, but
Still better than nothing.
That sounds redundant.
exactly.
What?
All right, where's your TikTok?
If she was the love of your life, Devin. Oh, you're asexual. You don't count, John. If she was the love of your life,
could I?
You'd
could
make
I
it.
stay
You'd make
with
it work
her
somehow.
and then just wear a condom all the time?
Yeah. Or if
Yeah.
she developed it, you whatever, 2 years into your relationship,
She developed.
you're not going to
it
break up
seems-
over that. You're not.
You don't think so? That's
You're not.
That's a big hurdle.
Why?
It's because you got to be so careful with it. It's like it's like slinging acid. I don't know. I don't think you would stay with her. She's gonna have a hard time finding a man. We need to put a pin in this and check back in a year or two to see if she's
Yeah. See if she's doing okay.
yeah, she might have to go lesbian. Which is nothing wrong with it. Just saying.
Okay.
I think she'd be more satisfied and more accepted in the lesbian community where she doesn't have to worry about that affliction.
Yeah.
All right.
What allergies would you like to develop, John? Donut allergy?
To sugar. That way I can't
Tapioca
ever,
pudding allergy? Yeah.
I can't have it anymore. That would be amazing. All right, where's this
No,
TikTok you've been
would
teasing me with?
you not find another way? Oh, you're not going to be excited.
Maybe I will. We'll see.
Maybe not. TikTok's awesome. We all love TikTok. Isn't it the greatest thing?
Why do you look so miserable?
It really does.
Because it's TikTok.
the
So I'm a mashup apparently of Steve Carell and who's that? Zac Efron, I think.
Let me see.
Yeah, that's Zac Efron.
Yeah, Zac Efron.
Yep. I think I'm a lot like those two
How
people.
miserable he is.
Right.
You can't even smile. Like can't put like the brow. Just miserable going through life. It's a sin.
But I'm not miserable. Like people see me and think I must be, but no.
Well, that's because it's all over your face. It's what you portray.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's how other people see me. That's not how I see myself internally.
Oh, okay.
I mean, don't you know what like a resting bitch face is, John?
Yeah, he's got resting bitch face. That's for sure.
Right.
All right.
You want me to be smiley, dancy? Do you want me to dance about with my hippity hoppity dancing? Would that be better?
Yeah.
All smiling, performing.
Yeah, start doing 360s in your little wheelchair.
Out of town. You do the dance, the TikTok dance that everybody does.
No,
all right. That. Anything else you got there? I'm going to let you guys drive the show a little bit.
Well, I had 45 reasons to quit. You haven't worked out what that means.
You only need one, Dave. You can get rid of the other 44, to be quite honest with you. Just pick the best one. All right. Can I hear some?
45. What's the significance?
President Trump, the 45th president of the United States. it's
something that I often say is really only for women, children, and the homosexuals.
45 vinyl records?
No. Yeah, vinyl records are.
I'm trying to put two and two together here.
Malt liquor?
No, I wish.
Colt 45 caliber gun that you can use to end it all?
I double wish. We were talking about that last week. Gun technology.
All right, come on, Dave. Don't make me. I've made a lot of good guesses here. What would you say?
I don't like to talk about it because real men shouldn't celebrate them.
Okay. So
birthdays?
This is so Dave.
I said I don't like to talk about it, Devin.
He doesn't want to talk.
Got it.
Apparently, I'm not a Dave.
So you turned 45.
Holy fuck!
Yes. So you've seen.
How did you celebrate?
Are you watching? You're watching it right now.
You had Wheat Bix, and you're doing a podcast.
Eating Wheat Bix. Celebratory Wheat Bix.
Probably will play Super Auto Pets after this, right?
Probably,
For like 5 hours.
Yeah. No, we're gonna have pizza for lunch. That's the celebration.
So have you come to the terms where you've seen more sunsets than you're going to see? Have you come with that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's tough.
Why?
Because you don't know. I mean, back
Why?
when you're 20, you've got like 40 years before you 50 years before you think
Okay.
about it. When you're 60, you've got 10, maybe 15.
Okay.
If
What
you're
more do I have? What more do I have to do?
Oh, that's a question only you can answer. You could
I've done it.
stay until this podcast becomes popular.
Okay. Well,
Well,
I mean,
you know what I find crazy? Okay. Dave giving me shit because I can go out anywhere and get this job anywhere else, right?
Yeah.
And
Okay.
he's
Oh,
complaining
yeah,
about his 45th birthday.
Not
It's
complaining.
also my stepdad's like 50-something birthday.
Okay.
And he's out deep sea fishing and golfing.
Okay. Well, way to rub it in, Devin.
What are you doing?
Oh, deep sea fishing?
Yeah, he
How
caught
would
a
I go on a
marlin. I saw
boat?
it on Facebook.
You can barely
I
get
go
in.
on a fucking boat.
You can barely get in and out of a tub. You want the guy to go out on a boat?
I want him to do something.
He's not even.
I said my adventure yesterday was
Get
driving to
launched
the
into the sun,
optometrist.
maybe.
He gets in the. I would love for somebody to take and make a video of the day of Dave, like when he gets up and then what he's got to do, and his
So
hair,
boring.
He
his
gets
hair washing him like
hosed off.
Yeah, they hose him down. Then he sits there and he just got that
He
puss.
scrolls through cam girls for like 4 hours.
Right, he's got his resting
there
bitch
is that.
face while they dry him off. Then they put clothes on.
How many
him.
carers do you think you have, like,
That wanna commit
motivated to commit suicide
I mean, none.
just by
confirmed yet.
working with you?
Have you lost any of the
confirmed yet.
suicide yet? No,
No,
None
not
yet.
yet.
Okay.
Not yet. I've never known anyone remotely close to me. That's good. Yay for me.
Yay! 45.
It must be because I radiate positivity.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
The real question is, how many people have I saved from the brink, John?
I don't know. Well, you do like to surround yourself with a bunch of losers.
Jacob,
Okay.
Justin.
I mean, way to put a negative spin on it, John. But yeah.
Just saying.
Where else do we go? What's his name? Johnny.
Oh, remember him?
Oh, okay.
Right. Tried to rehabilitate all those guys, and it's just a waste of time. Andrew.
Well, I've got a question about like trying to better yourself. What do you do when you're like having a counseling session and you both get bored, like half an hour in, both the counselor and the client?
Well, I don't know.
It's like, what the fuck? The fuck is there to talk about?
what
John,
are
you
we
would have
here
no
for?
problems talking about yourself for hours and hours on end.
I do material.
No problems.
I start doing material. It's horrible. I hate it.
I try to do that too.
Yeah. You're trying to make them laugh. You're shucking and driving,
Right.
I mean, I had a therapist quit on me because I wouldn't stop making jokes
Yeah, that's
about
right.
the shitty
You've
things
said
that's
that.
happened in my life.
Yeah, I mean that's just a shitty therapist. Like,
Well, I don't know why
the
she
good
quit.
ones I've got, you can make jokes. It's fine. They're not humorless people.
Devin, I
Jesus
don't know
Christ.
why she quit. She cured you of making jokes.
I don't know what yeah.
That's a good one, John.
She should
I'm
get
trying, man. I'm trying.
Do you
right.
think you've said enough in this episode for me to do a remix all about you again, Devin? Or...
No.
Well, I don't think I yelled enough.
No.
Can you give us a?
That was some good like anime style yelling. It was awesome.
Yeah, that anime scream. That was
Hell
really
yeah.
funny.
I got to go back and isolate his screams and make take an audio track for a male.
Ah!
It sounds like a goat getting fucked by a bull. All right. Did you hear that there's been a leak at Spotify?
I was going to
Where
say,
Joe-
I heard that we've been streaming for over an hour, but continue.
All right. So just give me this one last thing. So Joe Rogan, they found out that he didn't make they're not giving him $1 million or $100 million for his contract. It's $200 million.
Okay.
And now fucking people are going berserk because you think they hated him making $100 million. Now he's making $200 million for the length of his contract. Now you know why he's hanging in there and doing his thing. and not paying attention because he's got
his apology videos are so fucking pathetic. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
they are. I hate apology videos. I just
Oh
wish
my
people would
God.
stop doing them.
Yeah,
Stop apologizing.
unless you've actually done something bad.
Like, are you actually wrong?
Yeah, I'm kind of sorry I murdered that other podcast who was mean to me. Podcaster, I mean.
I'm sorry that I watched that weird William Dafoe movie with Dave.
Oh yeah, Antichrist
with his penis is in it.
I'm sorry right now that I started Rubberneckers back up again.
I mean, Willem Dafoe's penis is not as impressive as yours, Devin. There's a compliment.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that compliment. If you want to see it, you can go to onlyfans.com/contentkings.
Yeah, please give money to that so Dave can get his $200 out of it and we can stop hearing about it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You can't extract anything until you get $200 total.
Right.
Those
So
bastards.
let him get his $200 out so he can close his account and we don't have to listen to it anymore.
I can still do OnlyFans talk. I've got cam girl talk always in the holster ready to go.
I really appreciate the random fathead updates.
I got to tell you, the other morning.
No, we got to explain that.
Oh yeah, okay.
There's a cam girl with a particularly fat head.
So
like it's huge. Like
one night I'm
probably the biggest head I've ever seen
with Dave. It's like 4 a.m. and as usual, I'm drinking and he's going through his My Free Cams thing, and we come across this woman with a gigantic melon.
Is she a thin woman?
No,
I forgot Dave is watching, so she's not a thin woman.
No.
Dave
and a chronic alcoholic. I seem to be into the alcoholics as well. So.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, no. This woman puts it down more than I do.
Oh
wow.
Yeah!
Holy shit!
Oh, yeah. And we're just sitting there watching this, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And over the weeks, we keep checking in on her, and it's like her head keeps growing.
Maybe she's got a tumor.
Yeah, she does. Actually,
she does.
Yeah. Benign tumor, I guess.
So,
John, if you were a cam girl or going to be a cam girl, what kind of music would you play to try and entice tips and get people in the mood?
Like 70s rock.
No, what
70s rock
do you think would bring in the most audience, John?
It's not 70s rock.
It's not 70s rock.
You've been to strip clubs.
Come on.
Oh, strip clubs? It's all like metal. Like
no, it's not
metal. What strip clubs are you going to?
Sure,
okay.
They play.
Do I know. I've got it. John only goes to alt-right strip clubs, so they don't play, their music. I guess
they play Nickelback.
I haven't been in a strip club in over 20 years. So back when I would go, they were playing Metallica, AC/DC. Yeah, every once in a while they'd play like a rap song or something like that, like Gin and Juice or stuff like that. But no, I'm telling you, it was mostly like Metallica, Judas Priest, all that shit.
Okay. Well, that's not what they really play anymore. It's more the music styles mostly performed by black people, where they talk about all the wonderful things that they like to do to women,
to my bitches,
shooting people,
yeah,
selling drugs.
Right.
In any case, so yeah, the fathead, she doesn't play that kind of music.
Oh no,
she plays things like the silent.
It was fucking crazy too, because I was just like, what is this woman listening to right now? Because there is no way this is retaining an audience if all she's doing here is staring at the camera and answering random chat questions with her fat tits hanging out.
Oh, they're big too. They're almost as big as her head.
I was looking in the reflection of her window like fucking autist, and noticed that she was listening to the video game soundtrack of Silent Hill, which is probably one of the most unattractive things that you can listen to attract people to your stream.
Creepy atmospheric music. Horror music.
Yeah.
The fact that you could discertain that she was listening to a soundtrack from a video game just cracks me up. I mean, who does that? Number one. Number two, the other morning I come in and Dave is watching Cam Girls. So
Okay.
he goes to this one campground, and I'm sitting there, and she's the cam's on its side, whatever, and she's laying there. And I thought she was I thought her orientation to the camera was completely 180 degrees. When she moved, I'm like, holy shit, that's her leg. That's her knee. I thought it was her elbow. Right. So it was, and I mean, Dave, she's an extremely large woman because that's what he seems to like. And it's not because he's attracted to him. It's because he likes to.
Maybe I am also.
No, you're not attracted.
You don't know.
I know because I hear you talking about him. You're not attracted to him. You like to degrade them. Oh, look at look at her.
That's
oh my God! Look at the size of her head.
Some people are into that, John.
Yeah, I know. You like to degrade.
Kink shaming. You're kink shaming.
It's not a kink shame.
I think it
you
is.
Like to degrade
I think degrading people is
to make yourself feel better about you.
Yeah, that's what.
That's absolutely a kink.
Yeah, you know that. Right? That
to bring it back around to the reason why you're unhappy is because you're in decline.
Okay. Another thing.
And this is why you do the things that you do. And I was hoping that maybe if I brought this to your attention, that maybe we should start a book club, Dave, you and I. You can read this book. I'll listen to it. And we can come back and discuss. That could be
okay. Okay. Can I give you your first book to read?
No. This one here is From Strength to Strength, Finding Success.
No.
A Deep Purpose on the Second Half of Life. Something will help you.
After that, there's a short book that you might enjoy called War and Peace. Listen to the audio book of that one, and then you can get back to us and you can tell us what you've learned from War and Peace. I don't think I would
live long enough to get to listen to War and Peace.
And then you can listen to a book called Battlefield Earth by L. Ron Hubbard.
Hey,
it's a short 1,000 pages long?
Isn't that the sign? Yes, that guy, yes. L. Ron Hubbard. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I think we've had as much fun as we're going to have. So why don't we sign off? You can find all our links over at allmylinks.com/rubberneckers. Our Patreon, where you can get into our Discord, all the good stuff's over there. And we'll be back maybe next time. It won't be raining, so Bob can show up. It won't be
rain, hail, or shine. Bob podcasts.
He basically talks as much now in the podcast as he does normally. So there's where you go. All right, so we'll talk to you next time.
Okay.
All right.
Go fuck yourselves.
Now we're in the after show.
Doing an after show, right?
Yeah, of course we're doing an after show.
Okay.
Anybody should I open up the phone lines for the after show?
Yeah, you do that. I got to piss.
All right,
are we going back to trivia, or do we decide?
Oh yeah, let's do more. Prove how dumb Devin is.
No. I've turned it on its head.
Oh yeah.
This will prove how smart you are. But I got to get the questions.
Where is my?
So John, just fill for
I'm
2
trying.
seconds.
I got to get to the voice. I got to get to the voicemail. Voicemail. Rubberneckers. Here we go. I got to get to
more articles. Okay, I'll put an article on the screen. Sure.
We didn't get to
it. No, we end up with surplus. So
here we go. I'll put this up there so people can.
Oh, I just put an article, but yeah, whichever. There's an article. Read that headline.
Could Australia follow Norway's lead and ban breeding of dogs on animal welfare grounds? What? Breeding of dogs on... okay. So in other words, they don't want to breed dogs. They just want to let them hump in the wild so everybody gets a mutt.
Yeah.
Is that what they're doing?
I mean, should we ban certain breeds of dog? So do you know what the first thing that I thought of when I saw that article?
Ban certain breeds of people?
Women.
So you want to get rid of all women?
No, certain breeds of women, I'm saying. Not all women. That would be terrible.
That would be terrible.
What about the breed of women called cat ladies?
I don't know this breed of woman called cat ladies. You're going to have to explain that to me.
What? Are you acting dumb?
What is a cat lady? I don't know.
Yeah, what's a cat lady?
Yeah. You mean, okay. Women that only are into cats. Okay. All right. For some reason,
I don't mean people that do kiddie play or whatever.
I thought for some crazy
I could add them too.
I thought maybe she dressed up as a furry because everything with you.
Well, some of them do that as well. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So, what breeds of dog do you think?
What breeds of dogs would I get rid of?
Yeah,
I wouldn't get rid of any dogs. I wouldn't get rid of
Okay.
any. Why would you do that? They all have a purpose. Every dog is special,
Yeah.
Dave.
Some is to maul children, others is
here
to
we
get
go.
crippling hip problems and breathing difficulties. You know,
I think this is Bob.
every dog has his day.
Rubberneckers.
You guys suck without me, period.
Oh, please.
Is it still raining cats and dogs there, Bob?
What do you think that you add to the show?
Yeah, well, I don't have fucking carers to fucking carry me out there through the mud. Sorry.
Don't you have boots down there? Couldn't you roll up your overalls and just barefoot it out there like the rest of your Alabaman brethren?
Do you think you can teach an old dog new tricks and maybe you try pizza once in your life? You had pizza for lunch.
Cornfield tends to run, water runoff goes into my backyard, which is kind of on the way to the studio back there. So, yeah, it just
slight discomfort, and you're out, Bob.
Whoops. Tammy says she'd buy you some rubber boots. He probably thought you meant just.
I have boots, man. They're over at my mom's though.
Oh, over your
I was
mom's.
having to deal with her fucking water runoff.
They keep the chats firing up here. I just want to get this one.
Bradley says, I'd buy Bob cement shoes. Your wife would buy rubber boots. She's a little nicer than me.
Bradley says that pit bulls should be euthanized. I think it's the dogs.
No, eugenicized.
I think he meant euthanized.
No, he meant eugenicized.
What's eugenicized?
Oh, what's his problem with pit bulls?
I don't know.
So that eugenics is selective breeding. I mean, you guys are all right. You should know all about eugenics.
I don't know shit about eugenics.
Yeah, I don't
Really?
either.
Nope.
Right.
I mean, your parents kind of went against that.
What did I say that was offensive? That Bob,
everything that comes out of your mouth.
that Bob should barefoot it out there like the rest of his Alabama brethren.
You think you could rap 50 Cent, John?
No.
I think you could do a better job than 50 Cent at this point.
All right, hang on. Let me see if
Let's
I can
get that Patreon up so I can buy me a 4-wheeler to get from my house to my studio.
Okay, that's what we need to do. You wouldn't do it
Shorty,
anyway.
it's your birthday.
It's your birthday.
We need a $12,000 tier.
Or you could, the PIMP song.
Oh yeah, motherfucking PIMP.
I don't know what you heard about me.
Oh, what in the club? Is that what we should do?
Yeah, I mean, it is partly tell me how you raise a dog, but this one's specifically about breeding problems. Like some breeds are so unhealthy, and the other thing about shitty breeds is often there's hardly any viable pups in litters.
Okay, you know what? I strongly believe that all Chihuahuas should be genocided.
Okay,
that's your dog. They're Mexican dogs.
Right.
And they're fucking terrible dogs.
Yeah, they are.
They're not nice dogs. No.
They are not nice dogs.
Yeah, Taco Bell wouldn't be what it is today without the old Taco Bell Chihuahua from the 80s and 90s.
All right, so
if they're not nice dogs,
no,
why don't they go away?
They're temperamental.
I don't understand.
I had one when I was a child.
Then they're not particularly cute. Why do people keep?
Yeah, I don't understand why people want them either. They're not cute dogs. See, I think pit bulls are cute.
Evan's my little Chihuahua.
Thanks, buddy. That sounded.
Carry your mind, a little purse.
See, they call them pitties. That's what they're trying to make them as nice as possible.
They are nice dogs, John.
I'm not saying they're not.
I think it really does depend on, for the most part, it does depend on how they're raised and who raised them.
All right, right now I'm researching 50 Cent.
Yeah, but there's certain breeds of dogs that are
just terrible and need to die.
Always
like pugs.
at the top of the list.
Pugs need to all die.
Right. I can't do 50 Cent lyrics because they're littered with the word Nutella, and I cannot say Nutella.
Okay, so say Nutella instead.
Or say ninja.
Say ninja. Say nincompoop.
I think that's too many.
Too many syllables. Oh, it's going to fuck up his flow.
Yeah, it's gonna fuck up my flow.
Right.
Here we go.
Spit those rhymes, John.
When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on dubs. When I roll 20 deep,
oh Jesus!
In the club, Nutella heard I fuck with Dre. Now they want to show me love. When you sell Eminem and the hoes they want to fuck, but home ain't nothing changed. Hoes down, G's up. I see X bits in the cut, and the Nutella's roll that weed up.
Nutella's roll that weed up.
right?
Man, you guys need
Yeah.
to bring the karaoke track while he's doing that.
I think they'll shut us
Yeah,
down.
no, that would help you out way more, John.
Oh, you guys all wanted me rapping. Now all of a sudden you want me to stop.
But you're allowed to use karaoke track.
Are you really? I don't know.
I'm gonna go
You know-
get the questions.
Fuck around and find out.
Oh, the one story I didn't get to, which I really wanted to get to, was apparently a couple, a teacher brought cupcakes into school, and the husband jacked off in the batter.
Oh, what the fuck?
Right. And
All right, I'm out.
now he's got to go. What's he offended by? Food?
Yeah. Food touching each other.
So where'd Dave go? All right, I'm gonna kick his shit out. There we go. Oops, not him. I want to kick him out. I want to kick his thing out. There we go. Let me put this up here since he's got this stupid dog thing going on.
Dog. Doggy.
Sick teacher laces cupcakes with husband's sperm and fed them to school children. Now this right here.
Oh
this
wait,
is,
I swear that
that
there
is-
was like
okay.
a similar creep that they brought on the creep off that did the same thing, and
I
has
mean-
like a whole book about cooking with semen.
What the hell? I mean,
Brilliant.
listen, it ain't gonna hurt the kids.
No, but it's still fucking disgusting.
It is disgusting. I'm gonna give you that.
It's not great.
Not great.
It's not great.
But you know, shit or cum, which would you prefer to eat?
Oh,
how
probably come.
Both of them
How
are
about-
cupcakes.
lady shit or man cum? Pick one, John.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Now,
not eating. I'm not eating
Are they
shit.
baked into a cupcake? This makes a big difference.
Okay, does it? Okay.
It does. Makes a huge difference.
I
If
mean,
you
there's a
bake it
lady
into
on the internet that sells like her shit infused baking stuff.
shit infused.
Yeah, and she makes a shit ton of money. No, no
No
pun intended.
Yeah, they were what are those stupid things called? Twinkies.
I think the heat kills the stem cells. I don't know, maybe. Apparently they're going to jail, and now the wife is turning on the husband. There she is. There's the teacher that fed her school kids. You're in charge of these kids, and you feed them cum cupcakes. I mean, cut me a break. I think they should just be taken out. I think they should get the death penalty. I
Oh
really
yeah,
do.
everything's a death penalty for you, John.
For this. Feeding kids.
ridiculous.
cum
Oh yeah,
cupcakes.
that's fun. You think this is sick, John?
And wait a minute. This is the cum guy. That guy.
He
His
looks
cum.
familiar.
He kind of does.
Dennis,
What if-
Dave.
what if-
I'm starting to
what
see
if-
a correlation here.
What if Dave shaved off his beard? Would he look like he's got the
think so.
bitch face?
He's just like, so what if I did it?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. What is it? A crime or something? Why
What?
should it be a crime?
Tell him about your jizz pizza.
No, no, this is a whole. So furries,
Hang on a
answer that
second.
call.
Rubberneckers. Hello.
Hey,
Hey.
that
who's-
guy looks just like fucking Dave. Is that Dave without a beard?
Yes.
That's fucking Dave.
See,
I'm on the lam in Australia.
Who are we speaking to?
this is Josh.
Yeah, it's Josh.
Oh well, I'm really bad at recognizing people's voices. I get people
The
mixed up all the
Josh,
time.
the Dutch of Texas.
Oh, are you like the last good one that's still in We Are Assholes?
Yes.
Thank you. Probably not. I don't know. Tyler's always on a roll, but
No, Tyler's a good guy too.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Tyler.
And then
Yeah.
the other guy, I'm not really sure. Your other guys rotate, I think. But yeah, this guy does look like Dave. And you know something? Dave's a guy that would come in cupcakes and feed them to children.
Apparently.
oh yeah, is Dave still there?
Yeah, he's here.
Yeah, of course he's
I'm
still
not-
here.
I'm not the biggest fan of
Defend
children.
yourself.
Yeah, he's not Andrew. He doesn't dip out as soon as the hour is over.
Right.
Fucking for real.
But I have a question there, Josh.
Yes, go.
How long are you gonna keep allowing pedophiles in your Discord server?
Oh, here we go with the pedophile shit.
Oh, you talking about Pepper?
No, I'm talking about your friend Vegeta.
Oh, he's a pedophile?
Vegeta. He's a pedophile?
He openly admitted it in a voice chat.
He likes
No
squeaky
way.
voices.
All right, this is all allegedly. We don't need Vegeta
Holy shit.
suing us for our
Oh yeah,
Patreon
like
money.
he could afford to sue me. He's in college debt.
That's how you get out.
I think he's more of a hebephile, like a 19-year-old should be able to bang 16-year-olds kind of thing.
He was literally saying things like that.
Okay.
Well, I'm sure he was really
Well,
drunk.
also,
How did I
talking
miss
about
this
how
one?
his mom doesn't love him, stuff like that.
How did I miss this one?
Oh,
Adolf Jamingo. I don't know where that came from.
In my state, it's perfectly illegal for a 19-year-old to bang a 16-year-old. So.
Hey, Duchess, we should just take the cup off the cakes and just make them cum cakes. What do you think about that?
Cum cakes.
What, like pancakes?
It is.
No,
You'd have to
cum
like
cakes.
whip it to where it's like, how would you get it fluffy?
Also, who the fuck
Like,
is
it's like
Pepper?
that.
Pepper.
Who the fuck's Pepper?
Yeah, I have no idea who that is.
Oh, okay. He's pretty funny.
Oh, Pepper's the other guy. Why did I not know that? I'm sorry, Pepper. I
He's
know who you
also
are.
part of We Are Assholes. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Oh.
like Pepper. Pepper's a good guy.
Pepper's cool.
He's a guy that he can't sit still. There's something he's got ADD or something going on. I've never seen a guy move around so much during a podcast.
Isn't
makes
it all
me nervous?
Isn't it awesome that there's like 100,000 active podcasts at any one time, and I'm aware of about 3 of them.
Yeah, like 6.
And all the rest, it's like they don't exist at
It's
all.
like, huh? Who?
We're right in our bubble. They're they're right in our bubble. And if
I was thinking about the same thing too. Like we have this like our own little universe, and I feel like I don't listen to fucking anything else, just the same shit.
Yeah.
It's either you guys or Who's Right,
right?
Or fucking.
I tried live listening to Who's Right the other night, and I just couldn't do it.
Really?
Yeah, I can't.
I was so
once
fucking
you're
bored.
weird, it's different. Yeah.
Is it? I don't listen to those guys because they're on Wednesday and we're on Thursday.
I mean,
Also,
they only became interesting after Jody came on.
I'm trying to, I might be trying to threaten Doug to come on the show next week. So if you're going to say something very in
Very
praise
nice.
or the complete opposite.
Doug is the only
worst ever.
The only worthwhile thing about Who's Right.
Well, of course, we know that.
Well,
but the thing is,
Anthony buried Rubberneckers last time, so
yeah, who cares?
That's why I want Doug on the show.
I just want to talk to Anthony about his shitty music takes.
Well, the thing about Who's
Bonus
Right
episode, maybe.
I still think it's a good. I think I listen to it every week.
Yeah,
I'm a Patreon subscriber, so
I agree with this comment. Jody is always great.
What's the story with the clown makeup? Did you see the clown makeup? I mean, talk about a shitty clown makeup job. Did you see that? You've had to. It's in Discord.
Yeah, he's a Dougalo.
Oh, he's a Doug.
Yeah, it was a meme. It was a meme.
Yeah, he's a Dougalo.
Oh, that's perfect, Dougalo. Then
What
that's
is a Dougalo?
It's the newest Who's Right. Like how before it was like the Who's Right Navy.
The Who's Right Navy and the okay.
Now it's like, are you a Dougalo? Poop scoop?
Oh, I saw poop scoop.
Oh yeah, that's right. We've got to have a
whoop. They say poop scoop.
We've got to have a dumb catchphrase as well.
Poop
John.
scoop?
I mean,
I thought it was donut, fat.
Are you kidding me? It's definitely. We have our own. I mean,
holy
might be
shit!
time for a new one.
I just realized what We Are Assholes are missing. We don't
What?
have a fat guy on because Andrew left.
Well, Andrew
he
leaves
left first, too?
everything.
Okay, who did Andrew blame on your show for him leaving? Who did he blame for leaving your show?
I think Andrew is just like dodge. Like last time, we're like, oh, he was hyping up the episode, saying, "Hey, I can't wait to to record today, guys." And then he didn't show up at all. No call, no show. Right till we ended, right? And then he was like, "Oh, sorry, I overslept." What I think happened.
Oh, he devined.
Remember months ago when he had sex with that one person that had like 10 kids or something?
Allegedly.
I think he finally called him back. Allegedly, of course.
I call bullshit on everything.
I think his dad just put him through a wall again.
Yeah, I think his dad took away his internet privileges and he's not allowed to. Took
Can you
away his
imagine
microphone.
Andrew as a dad?
No,
of course not. Matter of fact, I thought that girl that was allergic to sperm was with Andrew. Get it off me! It's giving me a rash.
I think it's funny that all y'all guys could talk about was like her knees or some shit.
No, that was me.
Yeah, that was unusual, wasn't it?
With the article.
That was me. I'm sorry. I just notice odd things about people for some reason.
What is Bob talking about? I don't have a blinking light in here.
It's Dave's blinking light.
John's blinking light.
Yeah, I know. Well,
it's prop comedy.
Bob
Obviously.
gets confused sometimes.
Prop comedy.
See,
Yeah, it was all
look,
planned.
right?
Yeah, look how
It's
long
pretty
that
good.
stuck around.
It's already fallen down.
It'd be hysterical if it fucking electrocuted you.
Yeah, that would be funnier.
Yeah, what if he got electrocuted and it cured his Parkinson's?
Oh, that would be amazing. Then he would quit podcasting completely because he would be going out and.
Actually, almost shitting myself to death did somehow alleviate some of my symptoms. How
Did
does
it
that
really?
work?
I have no idea.
I eliminated some toxic water from my body or something.
No, your lighting did change like quite a bit throughout the podcast. I did notice that.
Mine?
Yeah, it like kept changing in
Really?
tint. Yeah, I don't know.
There's
If it's just like your webcam.
It might be my webcam. But that red thing in the back is just a box, Bob. It's not.
I don't know.
lit.
I thought something was like about to like come after you in the corner of your camera there, John.
Bob, you know what? You know what triggers your Tourette's? Your Tourette's. Jesus Christ!
Question.
Was that? What is that? A come in here? Is that light? Is that Is that a landing spot for a man's balls right there, Dave?
Yeah, it's a beard light. Because I'm celebrating. Remember, I'm 45. I got to
Oh,
celebrate.
that's true.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna have pizza for lunch.
Should we sing happy birthday to you, Dave?
Anyone that wishes
Like
me
that?
happy birthday, I'm blocking them forever.
Oh,
Question
shit.
number one.
Here we go.
Bandage Girl. This is for John. Bandage Girl is the girlfriend of which video game character?
I know this one.
Peppa Pig.
No, it's not. Evan.
Super Meat Boy.
Is that right?
Very good. Yeah, no, that's right.
Hey, listen. He is the Hank the angry drunken dwarf of video games.
I really
Like,
am.
Hank knows all of music. He knows all of video games. Okay, I can't wait to hear this. Are these all video games questions? Because I'm down for this. I want to know what he knows.
They might be.
Okay, come on. Let's do it.
Which studio was the developer for the 2018 game? Josh tapped out.
Yeah, he's like, fuck this. I'm done with this. This is so boring. I don't even want to be on the phone for it.
Which studio was the developer for the 2018 game Spider-Man?
Shit,
Devin.
I don't know that one.
Are you real?
You don't memorize developers for every single video game?
Oh no.
You disappoint me, Devin. We don't know that one.
No.
Was it Sony? Well,
Sony
no,
was
it was a Sony.
Insomniac.
It was Insomniac.
Of
That's
course.
fucking
Should
right.
have known that. Oh my god.
Should have known that.
God damn it.
Which console released worldwide was the first to include a built-in modem for online gaming?
I believe that would be the PS2.
No.
Oh shit.
Try again.
My goodness.
It was the
PS2
PS.
did not have a modem. Fuck no.
A modem.
Devin is
Oh,
an
a
idiot.
modem.
Devin Yeah. is an idiot.
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
They don't make consoles anymore. There's a hint.
Was it the Atari?
No. The
No.
other company that stopped making consoles.
Jesus Christ.
The Sega?
Oh.
The Dreamcast.
Yes. There you go. And last question, because I'm bored too. Released by Nintendo, which cardboard interactive toy line is compatible with the Nintendo Switch console?
The Labo.
Yeah, you got it. Holy shit, how did you know that? What the fuck is the Labo?
I'm telling you, he's
Labo sounds like a racial slur.
It does.
Devin is the Rain Man of video games. He really is. He knows
I
all
do
that shit.
just remember random shit. Also, yes, Crazy Taxi on Dreamcast was the shit. That's why I still play it at arcades when I go. That's
Oh,
why I
no,
want to
I'm-
go to Japan, because they're fucking remodeling all those classic Sega arcades.
That's why you want to go to Japan to
Yeah.
play in an arcade game. Play in an arcade.
Yeah,
When,
actual
when I tell
arcade.
younger people that I lived in Japan or whatever, they just assume I'm this. A lot of them assume I'm this massive anime fan.
No, he's not.
I'm like, not really. There is other things about the Japanese culture than just fucking animated drawings. Right, John?
Oh, beats me. I don't know. I've never been to Japan. Don't want to go to Japan. I don't
Why
ever.
not?
Why not?
No, he doesn't.
You don't
like
want to go
those
anywhere.
He doesn't
Yeah.
like the slanty eyes.
There's too much. There's too much to do in this country before going anywhere else. I'd have to see this country, and that's not happening. So why would I go outside the country? Besides, they don't even speak English out there. I mean, cut me a break.
Yeah. What the fuck are
Oh
you
my
talking
God.
about?
The people at your Dunkin' Donuts don't speak English. So what's the difference?
It's true. So
You are so fucking ignorant.
that is true. It's-
Jesus.
All right. So I'm not going to Dunkin' Donuts or Japan.
Apparently it's kind of cool.
I want to go to Super Nintendo Land.
Is that an actual thing?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Who built that?
Okay,
Hey, I grew
Devin-
up on Nintendo, man.
Devin, what hobby can we find for you that's more grown up?
I
You
can
can still
start
play
playing
video-
guitar
You
again.
can still play video games, just only for 1 to 2 hours a day.
Baby.
Who the fuck
Then
do you
you-
think you are, my dad?
Yes.
No, but I mean, I understand it, but you should have like something some kind of outdoorsy thing to do.
Something.
It's
Yeah.
cold outside.
I understand, but even in the summertime, you're always in the house.
Even if it's still in the house on the computer, but like making parody songs or learning the guitar.
Something.
What happened to learning the guitar?
I haven't been able to buy one.
Okay.
Can't you go to a
So-
pawn shop? I'm sure that place is littered with pawn
Get a
shops.
cheap one.
I should start vacuuming.
That is a grown-up hobby. That's
is.
for sure.
Right.
You don't really force your 3-year-olds to get the big fucking Dyson out.
I don't know.
Nothing, Devin. Nothing. Working on cars, no. Music, no.
There's somebody behind you.
Yeah, I know. I can see it.
How about pandering to women? That's kind of your hobby.
Yeah, kind of, sort of.
A little bit, yeah.
Don't know how satisfying it is, but
Yeah, especially your age right now. You certainly should be doing that. Since I don't know. Again, we don't know because
Kind of like this idea. I should start disc golfing.
there you go. That's a great stoner hobby.
it is actually fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I actually
But
do like regular golfing too.
Dude, you know what?
I will say this about other hobbies. Sorry, John. Most of them get boring after a while. That's the good thing about now. I'm going to advocate for video games. That's the thing about video games is there's so much variety.
That is true.
The problem about video games is it's never truly satisfying.
No.
Like we watch people do the nerds do speed runs, and yes, they're happy for a brief moment, but I contend that it doesn't lead to overall life contentment because the goals don't seem like
It doesn't really give
real.
you anything.
Yeah, it's like, oh, okay, I got that achievement. Okay, how does that translate to
Oh,
anything?
cool. I grinded for like 5 hours and I got a slightly cooler helmet. Thank God.
Yes. So parody songs. You almost finished a parody song.
Almost. And then I don't know. I have a really hard time motivating myself.
Yes, conscientiousness. We've talked about the big
Yeah.
5 personalities. We might do some more of that in a bonus episode. That's going to be amazing.
Yeah, I can't wait to get diagnosed again.
I'll tell you. You know what I want to get, and this I'm serious. This is I would love to be able to do this.
Okay.
This is. I want to get one of these. Look at this. It's a laser slingshot. Look. How fucking awesome is that?
Okay.
Is that cool?
It kind of seems like cheating.
Doesn't it? But still, I mean, look at that. Watch. Bring the light right up. It's so easy. A woman can do it.
Ah, there you go.
I mean, that's
Feeble-
amazing. And it's
feeble
nice and
Asian woman
long.
can still do it.
I mean, have you ever seen a woman fire a desert eagle? That's pretty hilarious.
This is the Bob.
They are worse. Like YouTube shorts are fucking awful.
So I was just trying to show.
Okay, not as cool as TikTok.
They're not
Okay.
as cool as TikTok.
Official. Oh my god.
The girl is hot.
How can you tell she has a mask on?
Yeah, you're seeing the back of her hair. Well, I don't know. She's got a pretty good dumper on her. Anyhow,
So I bought myself a dynamometer. Do you know what they are?
No.
Okay, hang on. Let me get it. A dynamometer, as I know it, used to tell the thickness of paint on a surface. Is that not true? Or it also,
I don't know. Have I got the term right?
It also used to be used for horsepower, knowing the horsepower of an engine. You know, you could put it on. That's a dynamometer.
So what measures grip strength?
Yeah, that's it. I guess that's what it is, because what they would do is you'd put it on. You'd put it on.
That's a paintometer.
Paintometer.
Yeah. Get the terminology right.
No, a dynamometer. I remember because we used to use it for when I worked as an industrial spray painter. You'd have to have certain mil thick of paint, and then you would put this thing on there, and then you would turn it until it popped off, and then that would tell you how thick the paint was.
Okay.
I think they called that a dynamometer, from what I remember.
Oh,
okay. Anyhow,
but yeah, I bought a dynamometer, and my strength isn't too bad. You know how I said I've got one good punch in me,
right?
I've confirmed that scientifically. So I just have to take people by surprise, or when they're asleep or on the shitter.
Right. They can't swing back. They can't. Right. You got to get them when they're asleep. Hey, she better put that on the table. She better put that on the table, right? Or you're going to give her a left hook that she'll never forget. Your Karen must be looking at you right now thinking, what the fuck is this guy doing?
But if you look up tables for the differences between men and women and age brackets,
where do you fall?
I'm above average.
You are. Look at you.
Wait, with your grip strength?
No, my left hand.
Oh, so is your right hand the bad one?
The right hand isn't quite as good.
All right. And which is your jacking hand?
Either. I mean, ambidextrous.
If you can remember.
Well, I mean, when you're doing it for 11 hours or whatever law is for how long I go for.
Yeah. Bob says you have a jackometer.
You've got to switch it up.
I have never used my left hand once.
No?
Nope.
Okay.
Anyway, you know how women have to believe that they're strong and independent?
Yes.
Right.
The strong part is certainly not physically. If you look up tables for, especially the older women get.
Now, how again? You're making generalizations here.
It might be why there's so many bitter old women. Because my mother her grip strength is less than half mine, way less than half.
All right.
It's like, how do you live like that?
Well, you have a man around to take the jar lids off of pickles.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? What do you need hand strength for?
Well, just doing anything, just living your life.
After I moved in with a woman for a year, I did realize how often I was asked to open things.
Here's the other thing, and you have to realize this too: is women now are out working out. They're out lifting weights. They're out. They're
where?
Okay. Where, John?
We're
talking about average. You're talking about the exceptions.
Because the last time I checked, women have gotten fatter.
Especially the kind of women that Devin likes.
Where are you talking about? Taco Bell and Walmart? Of course.
No, I'm talking about the average American woman, John.
Have gotten fatter.
Like my age. They have gotten fatter.
Yes. Especially the average African American woman.
Where you hang out?
What do you, John, you need to,
where do you hang out, John?
Yeah, John.
Like, you think women are getting skinnier?
Do you just like see a woman your size and automatically think she's thin?
First of all, that has what kind of an idiot statement is that? You said that there are women out there that are fatter now. I'm just saying
they have gotten.
You go to any bar or club, and there's not a bunch of fat women out there that are thin.
I don't know where you're at, but that's where I need to be.
Okay, then move out of Detroit. Apparently, all the fatties are in Detroit. I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, it is Detroit, but
you come around here, and there's not a lot. I'm not saying there's not some women that are larger, but
New Jersey.
Let me ask Google.
New Jersey.
Have
Okay, was
women
Snooki fat?
gotten fat? Yes.
First, but not
Yes.
now.
No,
She's
she
not
was
now.
fat.
Oh, hold on.
The average American woman now weighs 166 pounds.
This is probably a woman. Rubberneckers. Hello.
Hey, it's Kate.
Hey, Kate.
How are you?
Good.
Oh.
Do you want to weigh in on this woman or fatter thing?
Yeah, it's funny. I had tuned out for a moment and tuned back in just at this opportunity.
Okay.
Oh, good. I cannot wait to get absolutely roasted.
Devin, how are you?
Good. How are you?
And just to think
I'm
she
doing
was
very
worried
well.
about you. Just think she was about ready to worry about you freezing to death the other night because your heater went out. And now you're calling all women fat.
I
Get 'em,
did not say all women, John.
What did you, most women?
I said,
Clarify?
I can clarify right now. The average American woman now
Yeah, I
weighs
mean, there are graphs and
166 pounds. And that has been an increase over the past 50 years, John.
Okay.
All right.
Well, and I know you don't care because you're a larger man. You know, you can roll around and with the thick of it, right, John?
I love. Okay. First of all, my rolling around days are done. There's no rolling around. Okay. That's not just. They're done. All right. But back in the day, there wasn't. I mean,
At least I made
it wasn't my
laugh.
first. It wasn't my really first choice or whatever. But again, that's you. You like a thin woman, so that's okay. That's what you're into.
There's plenty of thin women. I mean, maybe you get a weakness.
Yeah, no, just probably not in my area, I guess.
You know.
Well, I mean, I think things have changed. I think foods are definitely different than what
Yes.
they were like 30, 40, 50 years ago. Things are so much more processed. There's plenty of garbage in it. And
Okay.
it's certainly the increase of fast food has not helped. So yeah, I think that the size of the average human has increased. Yes.
Okay, yeah. All right.
I
That
bet
was
nutrition has got taller as well. Yeah, that's true.
But no, I do think that the average size of people, even throughout the past 50 years, but throughout this quarantine thing, people's sizes has dramatically increased.
Well, we've been literally banned in the house. So basically, what do you do?
Yeah,
DoorDash,
I know.
Food deliver, everything. There's nothing to do but sit home and eat. You can't
Cool.
home.
Okay, that's all great. We all agree on this. What's the solution? We may not all agree on the solution.
Well, I'm sure we don't agree on the solution. I listened last week and I disagreed with you on a few things, but
what were those treating fat people like barnyard animals until they look human? I think that's what I said.
Yeah, just toss them in camps.
While I was working out in the gym, while you were discussing weight loss when people have weight loss surgery. So I thought that was pretty funny. That's how it worked out, where I was literally working out while I was listening to you. But I think it's, I mean, obviously the solution is that particular person has to make their own change.
Yeah.
Oh my God, personal
For me, I
responsibility.
think
But wrong.
But that's what
It doesn't work.
what it is.
Well, no.
People are
Okay.
useless, even if you as an
Wait,
individual
I-
are good.
I
Look at
think I
everybody
can-
else.
I think I can raise a point with Dave there saying, with people's that being their responsibility. I think it's even harder now because of this whole fat acceptance thing.
Do you think that makes it worse?
Definitely.
I think it does make it significantly worse. People are just okay with being fat. Yes,
maybe
they
they're
are.
okay in their 20s. Maybe they're okay in their 20s, but it catches up once you
Right.
get to your 40s.
Yeah. Well,
you get a health scare or two. then-
I'm
sorry,
sorry,
you go.
I'm not 45 yet.
Yeah.
I can only
I'm
hope
slightly
that.
older than 40.
Let the caller speak. Everyone shut up. Talk, Kate.
So being again slightly older than 40,
Right.
it does catch up to you. So in fact, that this year was my, I'll say, epiphany of making significant changes. So, and I have been very successful at that. But that is a mindset that is difficult for, I'll say, some people to get to. But when you have these dumbass reality shows like My 600-Pound Life and things that accept
1,000-pound sisters.
Yeah, that's not good.
So you're saying that you're better than Tammy from 600 pounds, 1,000-pound sister.
Look, she can put a thought together.
Let me brag, but yeah, I'm going to say I'm better than Tammy on that one. I
Okay,
think
fair enough.
it's maybe a step up, not much, but maybe a step or two.
Okay.
You know what? I got to tell you.
On that show.
And so I know Kate because she's a big fan of Eric Zane, and follow her on social media and stuff like that. And us every day, you see her. She's at the gym. She's at the gym every morning. And
Does it motivate you, John?
I wish it motivated me enough to get up and go. The other day, she's in the parking lot. It's dark, so it's early in the morning. It's dark, and she's taking her phone, and there's the gym, and there's a Dunkin' Donuts, and a gym, and a Dunkin' Donuts. And she's like, "What should I do?" And I know where I'd be. I'd be over at Dunkin' Donuts. But no, good for you.
It was tough.
Yeah.
There's also a Taco Bell right there too.
Oh my God!
Taco Bell, Dunkin' Donuts, and Planet Fitness all like within like 30 yards of each other. It really sucks.
Well, nothing makes me move faster than drinking Dunkin' Donuts coffee and eating Taco Bell. That's about the only thing that's the only time I sprint. Whatever I do.
So if the only shitter around was in the gym, would that motivate you to go to the gym?
Maybe. Maybe that would, just to go in and shit.
Sprint your way through that.
Just walk. And you might think, I might just step on a treadmill for a couple of minutes. Why not?
You treadmill your way on over. But, but like with it's it's hard. I think people, like you said, with the acceptance of, I'll say, body positivity, and I'm all for like, hey, rock what you got, but there's a point where you have to be healthy. And there's a certain weight where your body just it causes
it doesn't work anymore,
and it's hard. And I've been a lot larger than what I am. So I mean, it's I've been there. So I don't think I'm talking out of church or anything, but it's hard. It's a very difficult thing to do.
I'm laughing at the chat right now. They're saying Planet Fitness with a donut in my mouth. So
feel better.
People in there with Wawa cups. John, I see people in there with Wawa cups.
Well, I mean, you can have
a fucking gym.
I don't know how you walk on a treadmill drinking coffee and don't shit yourself. I don't know how to do that.
Hey, John, do you remember the old OK Go film clip? There was a band called OK Go that did like a pretty cool film clip where they were on treadmills and different gym equipment.
Yeah, they were jumping from treadmill to treadmill. It was very
cool.
Do
you reckon you can remake that as a TikTok?
No.
That'd be fantastic.
He'd probably just fall over.
I know we make fun about how I don't exercise and stuff like that, but for the past couple months, I have been on a plan where I've been doing exercises every day.
Okay.
And it's a slow, slippery slope, but every day I do them. And who knows, one day I might be able to disappoint your wife like you, Dave, and actually make it to a gym.
What's stopping you from going to a gym now? I think Tammy even walked, like 1,000-pound Tammy. She walked into a gym one time.
Well,
she probably got scared of all the equipment.
That was probably her biggest workout, was walking inside.
Yeah. I think, to be honest with you, the mobility thing is, once I feel like I'm mobile enough to get in and out of a gym and stuff like that, I think it would be a big deal.
Oh, because they won't operate on your knees. That's right.
Yeah. And I found, and listen, the more
in the gym with braces on,
and the more you do, the more you can do. The more you do, the more you can do. And I've been doing this secretly for a month. I haven't been saying anything about it. And when I say I've been exercising, I mean, you sit in a chair, you stand up, you do that like 3 sets of 10, and then you stretch to your left and you stretch to your right. There you go. This is
do this. Jump on the treadmill. Jump from treadmill to treadmill.
Look at this. Now that is something special.
This is the best video. I love these guys.
I like that. Look at them.
That's my goal one day, if I could do that.
Look, it's like gay. You know what it looks like? Gay synchronized swimming is what it is.
All right, I gotta go.
Whole dang video.
All right. Well, we're gonna. Hey, Kate, thank you for calling in. We appreciate you.
No worries.
Schooling Devin.
Super healthy pizza is my
I got
lunch.
schooled. I think my argument was supported.
Okay.
What?
I think he was kind of supportive.
Ooh.
A little bit.
All right. I'll talk to you later, Kate. All right. We're going to head on out of here. I'm going to stop the recording. We'll talk to you guys later.